Good morning, everybody. It's day 19 of the Bounce Challenge, and we're going for 6.5 minutes today. So, hopefully, everybody's all fired up and full energy today. I do not have that right in the middle, do I? I don't. I have my timer set for a little bit longer than we need, so I got a little bit of time here. Okay. So, all right, we're on day 19. 11 more days, and our 30-day Bounce Challenge is going to be over. It's hard to believe. But you're still going to bounce every day, right? Because we're all getting consistent with this. That's why we're doing this. And seriously, if you never do nothing but 5 minutes a day from here on out, you're still doing good. So at least do that. I feel like my bouncer has more than paid for itself. I've had it for going on 2 months, and I've pretty much used it every day since I got it. So I think it's paid the $39 for itself. And yes, I got a really good deal. I know that. It's funny how some days you're like this, you're barely moving. Then other days like you're ready to just bounce off of it. I saw some interesting exercises where you sit and you bounce, and then you hold one leg up and then the other leg up. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It's definitely things I'll be trying out further down the road, doing different exercises on it just because it looks like fun. All right, start pumping those calves, guys. Let's get our calf pump going. Calf pumping. Remember, as soon as you start that, keep it in your head that as soon as you start pumping your calves, you immediately get your lifts started. So as we're pumping up and down, our lymph system is moving the way it should. It's shuttling out bad stuff, shuttling out old cells, shuttling out all the stuff we don't need, and it's just cleaning everything out, making it nice and fresh. It's weird if you think about it that for years, our lymph system's just been stagnant, because the less you move, the more stagnant it is. And I know people that really don't move much at all, which means their lymph system is not moving at all. It's kind of yucky. I know I sure feel better knowing mine's moving. How's everybody feeling today? It's really funny because I'm a talker, and there's days I get out here and I can't really think of anything I want to talk about. It's like, so, guys, are you guys doing your weights? Now here's the interesting thing I find about doing weights while we're doing this. This is supposed to take the place of being a weightlifter unless you're a bodybuilder. Now I'm talking about people like me who just do weights just to keep toned up. We're not supposed to have to once we start doing this. So I've kind of made a deal with myself that if I start noticing that, wow, I'm getting really muscular or really toned up from this, I'll back off on the weights a little bit. And then if I notice that for sure, this for sure is building muscle that I haven't been able to see with weights, I'll probably just do this. I mean, why do extra if I don't have to? I've always kind of had this theory of you exercise because you have to. I don't even give myself the excuse of, well, I don't want to. It's not about wanting to. It's never been about wanting to for me. It's about doing it because it's good for me, and because if you don't keep exercising, you're not going to be able to move around and be mobile when you get older. So again, it's not about whether or not we can get away with not doing it. There are people, and I've actually known people, that go through their whole life and never really exercise that much. And it seems to work for them, but there's also people who can drink every single day of their life, like George Burns, and live to be 100. That's not true of most people. The majority of people cannot do that. They'll just assume because one person got away with it that you will. My whole thing about moving now is the whole mobility thing. It's all about mobility. And funny enough, I'm 64, so yeah, I think about it a lot. But funny enough, even when I was younger, I was hyper aware of the fact that movement helps movement. You have to have movement, you have to do movement to bring on movement. So I always knew that this was going to be an important thing. So it behooves us to find things like bouncing, the little walking pads. That was what I started on. I love the walking pad. I also had a little, I still have, it's a health rider. You just sit on it, and it's almost like a rowing machine, but not quite, but it's almost like that. So all these little things are lots of fun, but I don't believe that none of them have brought on the same amount of physical fitness that this bouncer is bringing. So yeah, I sure wish I'd learned about my bouncer years ago. Well, it's all right. Better late than never, right? Besides, now I can teach everybody I know that is younger than me about it. Get a bouncer. And if you're depressed and you're sad and that kind of stuff, this is supposed to be really good for that too. And a few people that I know that do have problems with depression stuff, they say that it works. They're telling me that it works. So it's made me happier, but I'm just happy because of how well it's working. And I see sunshine out. There's windows back there. I see sunshine out the windows today. Babe, there's sunshine out the windows.
All right.
I see sun. I see sun. I'm happy when there's sun. I'm definitely a person that is affected by gray skies and that kind of stuff. I hate it. This is my favorite. Pumping is always going to be my favorite. I mean, the balance is fine, and the balance is good to like take a break now and then, but I always like the pumping better. All right, let's work on our tummies. Get your feet, your knees bent, get your pelvis tilted under, suck your gut in, bounce real hard on your heels. Get on your toes if you can. Whew. That doesn't look hard, but if you do it, or for me it is hard. All right, let's do our twisties. Let's work on the necks. Gotta work on our necks. Well, that went way faster today, didn't it? So I'm gonna finish off my neck. Alexa, turn off the timer. That's how I've been wanting to end mine every day. If you can do a little bounce, do a little bounce. See you guys tomorrow. Ciao.